But until then, because of obviously my extremely busy last 2 months, I canceled more than a fair amount of games. We left off here, which I'm going to drag and drop the map in the chat because it looks like Oro already has it open and I don't want to screw up his positioning. So we left off there. You can click on the thing in the chat, open it up. The Eldritch Horror. So essentially the party was sucked into an egg. The egg was, they were sucked into a gem that turned out to be a gem encasing an egg inside of an extra dimensional mansion space. The mansion space seemed to not be intended for that, but it was more co-opted. There was a mechanism to use a series of books to cast Dispel Magic on a barrier to get out. The party found the egg, found it was protected by a barrier as well. They ran around, split up, found all 7 books, spelled out the word cast Dispel Magic on the barrier from the door, and ran through the door. They did manage to save themselves. They did not manage to save the body inside of the magic circle with the egg that the egg was draining. And they did not manage to stop the egg from hatching. The egg did hatch an eldritch horror that burst into the bottom floor of the museum. The party responded. The creature seems to be able to burrow, and in doing so is dealing considerable amount of damage to guards, specifically, having killed 2 and injured more than a few party members heavily. So we're going to dive back in. Darrison Blackwaters, which is one of the guards, is pardon me, I had to cough a few times. His turn. He is a human and he is moving with the intent of fighting the creature, but he doesn't know where it is at, so he climbed up onto this statue. He holds his action, raising his spear in a throwing maneuver, and that is all he can do. His ready action is to throw the spear when the creature emerges from the ground. Ren has been using melee combat to attack. He only has roughly 25% damage, but again, he doesn't know where the creature is. He has darts and spears. He's going to ready an action to throw darts because he only has 1 spear, and he has some darts left when the creature emerges. Oh, my apologies. I forgot to click the battle music.
Yeah, we like battle music.
What's that?
I said, yeah, we like battle music.
Can everybody hear it? And don't forget to give yourself inspiration.
Yes, I can hear it. I will ready an action to cast Acid Splash as soon as I see the creature.
Beautiful.
Cast Acid Splash on the creature.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yeah.
The defensiveness with which you said that is both offensive and accurate. Also, Rhiannon got fucked up.
Yep.
Seems really intense. Why do I have my music volume at? I accidentally turned Eddie down and not the music. That's why it was still loud. So this guard does the same thing, taking a readied action to throw the spear should the creature be within a reasonable range and appear. Ambrose, as the paladin, who still has no delay on hands, moves towards Rhiannon in a guardy positioning, but not close enough that the creature could hit them both. This guard moves off to the side, seeking some protection, but also takes a readied action.
I'm gonna take a ready action to take another pot shot with my crossbow once this thing merges. Well, that is a large die.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The dice are massive for some reason now.
Yeah, there was a
I
patch.
love
The
it.
dice are huge.
I don't think I
There
like
may
that.
be a setting, there may not. I don't know.
Can I use an inspiration to have that re-rolled? Is that possible or no?
Yes, you can roll anything, but let me take it off. Go down to at the bottom of your character sheet. There's a dice. Click that. That'll make it automatic.
I see it. Okay. Oh, that's worse. Alright.
At least it wasn't a 1.
It's true.
He's right. So if anybody wants to click through and find any dice stuff.
That's what I'm doing right now. See if I can find a way that we can.
I don't know where the settings are for it, so I'll leave that up to you guys. Alanon, I don't know if you can hear us.
So again, I'm going to just. I'm not going to move. I'm going to ready in action to cast Frostbite at the creature if and when I see it. Just going to have like the frosty mist just coalescing in my hand, ready to release. And that's, I guess, my turn.
Two things. First thing, top right button, dice symbol, click that.
I found it.
Roll percentage.
Yep. It's under dice display inside there.
For some reason, it's defaulting to 200%. It's ridiculous. I moved it up to 240.
Yeah.
The Eldritch Horror emerges from the ground directly below Oro's feet.
Fuck me. Do I get my thing or no?
You get your attack of your reaction first. The creature gets an attack against you before everyone else's because it attacks as it emerges, so they will happen simultaneously. But yours, because you see the ground move before it emerges.
So, here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm doing acid splash, it's a 5-foot radius sphere. Since we're occupying the same space,
It's larger than you, so it is not unreasonable that you would have the common sense to throw it off to the side so that it hits like a square away from you so it doesn't hit you.
well, it's saved, so it takes no damage.
Something I forgot to mention for you, Alanon, and for you, Oro, since you're a spellcaster. Just reiteration, I know you guys know, but when you ready an action to cast a spell, the slot is used. If the reacting triggering trigger doesn't occur, you lose the spell.
That's why we like cantrips, baby.
Okay, now everybody else's attack of opportunity after it attacks Oro real quick. Jesus Christ, that's a huge dice. Now don't roll damage yet, please.
No, man, everything's all fucked up. Why am I
Now
this
roll
purple?
damage. I just wanted to see how big they would actually be. I moved mine back to 100%.
I
Okay.
won.
Moved it back to 80. So Oro takes a bite. Let's go with attack of opportunity, or I'm sorry, initiative order. How far away is this creature from him? 40 feet, so that's at disadvantage. He chucks that spear. Long range. And hits. He just lobs it and an overarm. Now, he admittedly is weaponless, but he's also not going to be moving much closer. And so the next person would be Ren, who has an attack of opportunity for a dart. Let me mark off used dart. Well, probably it's automatic, probably.
Yeah.
Ren throws a dart. The dart buries itself in the eye of the Eldritch Horror as it bites a chunk out of Oro. The creature falls dead with Oro clasped in its mandibles.
Cry me out.
So, give me 2 seconds and I will unlock the tokens. Tokens are unlocked. Let me unlock the grid snap too.
I
There we go.
will get over to Oro and attempt to stabilize him. Do you want to roll for that?
You for what? Healing?
Stabilizing.
Oh, yes. I thought you were healing. The stabilization's a medicine check. I believe it's DC 12, so we'll say you stabilize the shit out of him. And we will go with skills medicine for Ambrose as well. DC 12. Both Rhiannon and Oro are stabilized as the guards are kind of moving around. Trying to help their allies. Shortly after, the curator of the museum comes down, having, fled. And she looks over at the party and says, It appears you were correct. I didn't doubt you, but now no one can. Is that the creature that was inside of the egg? The stone?
Pretty sure there was.
She kind of waves a guard over to one of the ones that hadn't made it down here in time that's just coming onto the scene and sends them to get some healers and some guards from the Hall of Justice. Short time later, some healers from specifically the Temple of Selune, as well as some smaller temples, arrive on the scene and begin tending to the wounded and making sure everybody is alive, as it were. There is a little bit of healing to go around. It brings Rhiannon back up. I'm going to put you at, let's see, 2d. So, and you two, Oro, both of you are healed. You're both prone, which I am actively working on taking off at the moment. The party is being tended to by the healers of the town, and the museum the museum guards are also being tended to. Meanwhile, the curator of the museum is running around organizing. She seems very competent and very effective in what she is paid for, which is organizing.
I'll be right back. I need to take care of something.
Sure. No, you're fine. She thanks you for saving the museum. The battle being curtailed to and limited to this area is of extreme help in protecting all of the artifacts upstairs. But she tells you that she will make sure the museum thanks you properly. But for now, she wants to make sure that everybody is able to get medical treatment.
Thank you. We appreciate that. We also need to return back to the House of Knowledge and check in.
She says she will send a museum representative to have them let you know. Have them informed that you are being taken to a resting place in the museum and healed.
Who is our contact with him again?
That is the part from my notes I don't recall.
Boo.
Yeah, I'm also.
Mal would know. Mal would know.
Boo.
I didn't hear what he said.
Mal would know.
He would, and I would too if I hadn't forgot my notes. Unfortunately, here we are.
I'll just say that person is the person.
Understood. That's the problem with not using all the published stuff like a peasant. But that's perfectly fine because I'm going to do two things. The first thing I'm going to do is apply a long rest as the party is being cared for, and that is, to be honest, the priority for
But wouldn't a level up have the same effect, you know?
it would, which is the second thing we're going to do, which is level up.
Hey!
Hey, it worked.
I mean, sure.
Tony is a benevolent god. You ask him, he will do sometimes.
Don't say that. His ego's big enough.
This is factual.
No.
The God part, not the ego part.
The ego part.
So everybody is going to have the opportunity to level up, and then we're going to have a couple discussions, but I honestly wasn't sure where we had left the battle. Loser DM. forgot his notes. So we're just making it work. I'm going to start with the left to right for me. Looks like you will need to choose a circle Al-Anon if you
Yeah.
keep your class.
Oh, I shall.
Oh, I shall. Oro, you have a tradition to pick. There's a lot of important choices, unless you've already made the choice and you're just applying it.
Yeah, I know.
With a party this experience, my help is not usually too overly useful. But certain people, Rhiannon, gets channel divinity and a
Hell yeah,
feature.
baby.
You should get your divine domain feature as well.
I do.
Is it eyes?
It is. I have Channel Divinity, Turn Undead, Channel Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary. I can use my Channel Divinity to refresh my allies with Soothing Twilight. As an action, I present my holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emanates from me. The sphere is centered on me, has a 30-foot radius, and is filled with dim light. The sphere moves with me, and it lasts for a minute or until I'm incapacitated or die. Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, you can grant that creature one of these benefits. Temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus my cleric level, and one effect on it causing it to be charmed or frightened. And then I also get Harness Divine Power. You can expend a use of my Channel Divinity to fuel my spells, and as a bonus action, I touch my holy symbol, utter a prayer, and regain one expended spell slot, the level of which can be no higher than half your proficiency bonus, rounded up. The number of times you can use this feature is based on the level you've reached in this class. Second level once, 6th level twice, and 18th level thrice. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
Interesting. I like that.
I'm just trying to remember how many spells, if I even get any spells this time around.
You will not gain new spells as a cleric because you start with all the spells for the level, but you will be able to cast an additional first level spell. And should you desire, you can swap out a cantrip
Right.
for a
Okay.
different cantrip.
Yeah, okay.
Scrappy Jack, you get action surge, one use. And hit points, of course.
Okay, I'm back.
Scrappy Jack, you get action surge, one use.
Oh, we're leveling up. Cool.
Yes. I applied a long rest and you're leveling up.
Is
This is gonna be a really dumb question, but I accidentally closed my character sheet somehow when I closed out of my level up to check something, and now I can't find out how to reopen it.
Double click on your picture at the top.
Picture at the top? I don't have a picture at the top. Like in the. Haha! I figured it out. Oh, Jesus. Thank you.
Of course.
alrighty.
Tony, what's
don't-
the level cap that we're going towards for this campaign?
That's going to be up to the party, but if we're talking about like this specific campaign or this group, like I think
These
10, these
okay.
missions are 10. I have it planned out to
Okay.
10, I believe. Pretty sure it's 10. Again, absence of notes. Let me know when everybody is done leveling, and I'm going to put a vote up for exactly that purpose. I'm hoping Mal joins us soon so that I don't want to go too far without them. There they are, my beautiful, beautiful notes. I did back them up. So to answer your question earlier, Sister Vanessa was your contact. She was a librarian and priestess of Ogma. She hired the party for 25 gold for each party member and 1 bag of holding for the entire party to activate the spell gem and return it with the data, and another 25 gold if they discover the fate of Matrius. And she also would love if they could bring him back alive, but mostly because they wanted to see, she wanted the fate of him.
Not sure if it's a broken link or not, Tony, but I'm in the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything players module, and I'm looking at my cleric class, and I'm just trying to open up the Divine Domain Twilight, and it's not letting me open it.
So I know it's not a broken link because I opened it as well, but to help you out, I can send it to you. I was messing with it, so I was. Let me close all the stuff I have now stacked on top of it.
Oh yeah, it's not letting me open it either.
There's Twilight Domain.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna
And
pin
what
that
did
more visually.
you already level 2, Scrappy Jack? What are you trying to open?
Oh, I was just trying to see if I can access the Twilight Domain thing for
Oh, I
for
got it.
Tyler's benefit as well, just to see if it wasn't messing with my side too.
No. Tyler, here is the cleric class that you will want to drag and drop onto your character sheet to level up.
Yeah, that's the one I had open. Okay, thank you.
But of course.
I think I'm done and ready. How have you done shapeshifting with players in the past, Tony? Like, do you want me to give you a
So
list?
let's start here. So if you want to share the information openly, I'm not going to pigeonhole you, but let's ask, what is your circle?
Land.
Okay, I don't know that one by heart, but
It's
I
the basic
know.
one. That's more wizardy than shapeshifting.
Yes. So what's a creature you're going to shapeshift into? Welcome, Mal. I assume Mal.
Hello, Sir I'm late.
Hey. Hope everything's okay.
Oh yeah, just got stuck at a family dinner for longer than I thought I would.
Been there.
Elmer.
The only thing you missed was an apology from the DM for the last 2 months.
Oh, that ain't no thing.
Oh, and we killed the horrible creature,
Yep.
and we're leveling up.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
And we all got the level 2.
Well, it sounds like I showed up at the exact right time.
You did.
Sure did, brother.
What? Give me a creature you're going to attempt to be shapeshifting into.
I guess
Alan,
that, like, for simplicity, to say like a
yeah, just for
yeah,
just.
okay, bear, yeah, like
Can you is that
black.
one you can shapeshift into?
Oh, that's a good question.
You should be able to add max 1/4 CR level 2.
That's where I'm pulling up as well. And since you're land, you don't have the bonus and all that stuff.
Correct. I forgot about the max CR. I was like, I can't fly and I can't swim, right? But okay,
Yeah,
more than
correct. I'm just scrolling down to it so I can have it. So second level, 1/4, no flying, no swimming. Example, wolf. So we'll use wolf.
that. Yeah, wolf skull. Yeah, yep.
Go on your character sheet, flip to the back tab, actions, please.
Already there.
So, okay, so we'll just use this. Haven't done it in a while, should be able to drop there. Okay, so at the top, you should see wild shape and then beast.
Yep.
Wolf. Okay, so it will not work unless it's on your turn. Now it's your turn. You should be able to click, I think the W off to the side, but give me a second before you click it if you haven't already.
Oh, sorry.
If you have already, that's fine, but it doesn't look like you have. The problem is that's nasty. It's nasty. Let's see if I can change it.
Oh, nasty. Oh.
Nasty.
You can wild shape into that delightful gentleman that I posted in the game chat. Almirage.
What is that?
An Almirage. It's some sort of familiar from my brain just shut down. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Tomb of Annihilation, apparently. Does
Yes,
not
it is.
feel like it fits with what
right.
I know about Tomb of Annihilation.
Now,
I don't know.
click
Yeah.
the wolf. You should be able to, it says, double click to bring up the reference sheet.
Yeah,
If you sync,
it's bringing up the sheet.
okay. Okay, let me see.
I think it's like
I'll
a
have to
drag and drop.
No, it's not. It's just I haven't had a druid in a while. So I will get around to it in a second. Let it see. I'm gonna fiddle with it.
Well, I mean, at least I guess it's all. If I come up with like a list of like things I might want to turn into and share them with you.
Yes, there's a pretty easy. I'm trying to figure out how to make it active. That's the part. We will figure it out. Don't you worry. I'll pull up the notes. I'm missing something here.
In case you haven't noticed, we are leveling up right now, Mal.
Yeah, I'm trying to level up right now myself. And I dragged and dropped Paladin on there, and it's saying choose 2 spells, and these are not Paladin spells. These are wizard spells. What the
type
heck?
of paladin are you?
I am a level 2 paladin, so I don't get any fancy stuff spells wise. But
Yes,
it's giving me like
that's
alarm, burning hands, charm person. But I should have like bless, ceremony, command.
yeah. Just pick 2. We'll fix it.
Yeah, no problem. Just funny.
It is funny. You do get spell casting, so
It didn't. Weird.
alarm and burning hands appeared on there.
Yeah, I just put them on there. I think something's up with the paladin class in the core
It's.
book
I don't think
because
it's. They did a huge update like 2 days ago.
that makes sense. Because yeah, like it didn't give me an option to choose my fighting style or anything either.
Yeah, we can manually fix that stuff. We shouldn't have to, but no big deal.
Oh, it says I have one. I just have to choose. Okay, well that's no big deal. Yeah, I'll just take through it.
Is anybody else still working on their level up?
Yeah, I can't decide.
That's fine. I'm not rushing you. Just checking.
Yeah, you got a big subclass choice to make, don't you?
I do.
So if you can't decide, give yourself some time. You're not gonna be in combat, and we're gonna do some role playing and have some conversations about the game. So you're not
That
like
works.
you're not forced into it.
Yep.
If you do have any issues you need me to fix them out too, or for yours, just let me know.
Sounds good.
So the question, the time has come for a final decision, which we have discussed in the past. Downtime activities. Inside of a city, it's a little more not pressing, easier to do. The party seemed interested, but not committed. So, as a general rule, we've done a little downtime activity in this party, but not a lot. It's going to be up to the party, and essentially, we're going to, if we choose to go that path, we would then have it set up so that we would have downtime between certain games, between certain campaigns, where it's a whole downtime game. If you enjoy downtime games, you can show up. Most people do. Excuse me. And if you don't enjoy downtime games, which does occasionally happen, you can send me messages or just skip it entirely. Some of the more popular things are crafting, which is not something that has to be necessarily something you dedicate uh, all your effort to. You can go into mundane crafting, make yourself a blacksmith or a poison maker. You can gamble. There are organizations you can join. All of these take time and money, depending on which one you want. You can also craft your own magic items, things of that nature. None of it is required. It does develop your character in certain ways, things like that. Is the party interested in making downtime activity the expanded version and a part of this campaign? I'm going to throw a vote up But before you vote, you guys can discuss and ask any questions, what it would be like, things like that. A check is yes, and X is no.
For Al-Anon, I'd want to do some gardening to get that pipeweed.
This is definitely the place to do it, as it is the city of skilled hands, known for gardening.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Probably less weed, more flowers, but you know.
And then any additional time you would have would be spent on like communing with the land via the weed.
Yes. Just for clarity, though, if, say, Oro decides to start a blacksmith business, as a blacksmith, you are not going to be like raking in gold. It's in term comparative to adventuring. So if you start a blacksmith business and leave it running behind you, and you go off adventuring and you come back at level 5, the blacksmith business is not going to make you as much money as raiding the crypt of some long dead sorcerer. I mean, that adventuring is more profitable. That doesn't mean there aren't advantages, just to be honest, though. I mean, there's downtime activity for working, there's downtime activity for wrestling, pit fighting, pretty much everything. I also have a system I wrote, excuse me, called Vanity Pets. Essentially, you can get a pet that is a non-combat pet for role-playing purposes, teach it tricks, things like that. Alrighty. Looks
Seems
like
like we're
everybody
interested.
looks pretty predominant, except one person who didn't vote.
Sorry, that was me. I forgot there was a vote.
Tis fair. So I'll make downtime activity. So generally, what it becomes is, and I'll give a little more when we go into our first game. We've done a little bit of it before. I'm going to try to set a general defined time, so many weeks, work weeks, instead of just unlimited every time, just because it becomes a case of people not knowing what they have time to do. And so it's not going to be based on level, it's going to be based on the situation in the city. So before the next game, we will be discussing it. I'll let you guys know so you can plan. There are the standard organizations, factions. There's Zentarum, the Order of the Gauntlet, the Emerald Enclave, the Harpers, and I think the Lord's Alliance is the 5th one. There's also organizations not covered in most of the books, such as the Red Wizards of Thay. I've had a player join them before. There are advantages, magic items. One thing I would like everybody in the party to do on your character sheet, on your class section where it says XP, I would like you to put, I believe it's 300, please. So you should have 300 experience. That experience, I believe it's 300, is what you are going to use as a form of currency. We haven't had this in any of our games. This is an urban campaign. So when you craft an item, any item that is of magical nature, they are magical because they are crafted with the essence of people. Life essence, energy, phrase it however you strongly desire. there's a currency for it. It's a system that I have in my expanded downtime activities. So if you go to craft an item, a magic item, it takes your experience points. Since we don't level based on experience points, we level based on milestone leveling. When you level up, you get the required experience that you would have gained. So it will continue to add up. The experience points is the currency that you use to craft magic items. The intent is to do one of two things. A, craft magic items, little ones here and there, an uncommon, but that kind of nickel and dimes uses up your currency. Or save it up for one or two very large magic items. If you were to save up to level 9 or 10 or 11, you could make a very rare magic item, possibly. So, but you could craft it. But
Yeah, I like
next
that a
up,
lot. That sounds cool. Where do we put that experience down?
it'll be in the same area as your character. On your character sheet under class and level, there's a cogwheel between proficiency and the class.
Got it.
Click it,
Thanks. You
it's
you
at
said
the top.
300 is what you said?
300, yes.
Um, how would I add more uses to my lay on hands ability? All right, I have like a little ammo tracker for it, but it's only up to 5. It should be 10 now. I believe I get 5 times my level.
Let's see. Is it 5? Is that the hit points right there?
Yeah.
Like that. Click the bottom at the where it says mode.
Ah,
Change
I
it to
see.
preparation. Dun dun dun.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
But of course. Okay. So it looks like everybody's got their fun stuff. Also, side note from a different game, check to make sure the spells that you have memorized are the ones you have memorized. We had a player last night go, I have tongues, while someone was trying to speak to elementals, and he did indeed have the spell, but he did not have it memorized.
Because he
Ain't
was
that just the way?
stupid.
And if you go up to memes, gaming, and chatting, you can see what it looks like when the rogue isn't paying attention, finds a trap, and decides to just not disarm it and just bypass it, and fails and takes maximum damage. I even checked to make sure I didn't have max clicked. He just, by the bad luck, took 4 6s on 4d6.
That's rough, buddy.
Precisely.
Did his girlfriend turn into the moon too?
No. He did not. And he deserved it. So as everybody is finished or finished so far leveling up, start giving some thought between this game and next. I will post some general information about downtime activities. I'm not going to go into a big monologue here, but the party is tended to in the museum. The museum is obviously closed for a few days. The party is tended to, is healed specifically by the more skilled healers from the Shard of the Moon, one of my more favorite of the services. The Shard of the Moon, I don't know if you guys have seen this one. I'm sharing it now. This is the Shard of the Moon's Temple of Selune. This is the temple in Neverwinter. This is not what you guys have to pay because the museum is ensuring you are cared for, having fought to defend it. So that is just a picture of the Shard of the Moon actual temple. And so the party spends about 3 days recovering, some healing, some recuperation. The difference between fighting a major battle in a city and fighting a battle in a dungeon, you don't have to walk back to the city for now. during that time, the House of Knowledge is informed, and they essentially send word to simply meet with your contact, Sister Vanessa, at which time you are able. They also, if you wish, I'll leave it up to you guys, to pass the knowledge of Matrius's demise. The Order of the House of Law, as well as that working with the House of Knowledge, does take possession of the the Hall of Justice, take possession of the artifact, working with a number of the magical organizations in the city, and you are able to rest. There is a funeral organized for the guards, 2 guards that were killed in the defense of the museum. It's very stately. You guys can attend or not attend. It is not a something that we are going to be playing through, but it is something that does happen. The museum is quite grateful, and you guys are given full pass memberships permanently. You can come in here anytime you want. You are VIPs.
Sick.
So at the end of that 3 days, you're kind of, the healers give you a return to adventuring, wandering the city. And when you return to the House of Knowledge, Sister Vanessa is obviously not ecstatic the fact that Matrius died, but that had nothing to do with you. He put himself in that position. Those are the things that happen. She's very grateful for the gem you returned. There is a lot of information in there that she is going to be able to split up and take to a variety of researchers. The researchers can study it for quite a while. She pays the party 50 gold each, 25 for the gem, 25 for information on Matrius. If you guys really, really want to, you can add it, but I'm about to add it myself, so you shouldn't need to click anything.
Too late. I'm too fast.
Well, then everybody can add it yourself.
Oh, you said 50 gold?
50 gold.
50 gold.
50 gold.
50 Electrum.
Gross.
Actually, I don't
Actually,
want
I don't want
this.
this.
You
Yeah,
can take this
Take
back.
this back.
I have 69 gold now, thanks.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice. So the party is
Don't forget to update your notes with your hit point thing, because remember you were having us
correct.
update our notes.
Thank you for that. Yes.
Yeah.
At
Oh,
the
yeah.
very bottom of your of the notes tab, you can add exactly what you can follow the format. Your hit points should be average. And that is for you, not for me. I strongly recommend you take the time to do it. The reason why, I typed the first one to give you a format. The intention is for you to, more than one time, people have found out that they had too few hit points or too many hit points. Usually, honestly, it's too few. And so the party, or someone finds out they're 8 hit points too low, and they've been that way for like 6 levels for one reason or another. If you need help with it, I'm happy to do it. I'll let you manage it. It's for you, as I said. Don't forget to give yourself inspiration, Ambrose, because you attended the game. You get
Oh, yeah.
inspiration for it.
I show up, I take all the glory.
And lastly, but not leastly, Dr. Donnell is released from the House of Justice, or the Hall of Justice. The curator declining to press charges or withdrawing the charges that they had brought for her breaking in, with an apology to Dr. Donnell. And Dr. Donnell is returning to the House of Knowledge, grateful specifically to the party for clearing her name as an archaeologist. So that is where we will have the party rejoining the gameplay. I'm going to close the museum map. It isn't necessary at the moment. Is there anything the party wants to do at the moment in terms of in the city? This is intended for the party to be able to spend some of their money, buy some gear, things like that. Next game is intended to be a downtime game. The game following would start the next series of interesting and exciting events in the city of Neverwinter. So if you don't have anything you want to buy, you're still looking around, you don't want to mess with it tonight, we are more than welcome to go. I intend the rest of the game to be the party taking the time to level and shop, because I mean this is the first time you guys have had hardly any gold other than when it started.
Health potions available?
There are absolutely health potions available. Also, Al-Anon, I don't know if that was an error on my part, but there is now. I will let you look at the health potions. Give me a second, though. I'm going to send a map to everybody. It's intended for Al-Anon, but everybody can get it. You can get rid of it if you want.
Whoa, free
Al-
map.
It's black.
Al-Anon on your character sheet.
Yeah.
I clicked. You now have an activate button.
Yeah, seems to work too. Cool.
Correct. And if you click it again, you'll notice it didn't mark off your wild shape. You'll want to do that before or after,
Yeah, okay.
preferably
Cool.
before to track it. But yes,
Very cool. Okay.
I have a series of beastly tokens for each of the creatures.
I mean, this already looks pretty good. I think maybe if we just add squirrel, I'm probably happy for now, actually.
Yeah.
Something
Little
small
squirrel
too, and then
action.
yeah. Very
So
nice.
as for healing potions, yes, there are absolutely healing potions. So, Rhiannon, so what it would, it's really for you tracking your maximum hit points and making sure it's accurate as well. So as a cleric, typically the cleric gets 5 plus con mod. I don't remember what your con mod is. Let me take a look.
2.
2. So it would look something like average 5, depending on how neurotic you are. So you essentially added 7 hit points.
Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha.
And you can track it any way you want. It's really there to make sure, like I said, a lot of people, and honest to God, have shortchanged themselves somehow.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But of course, healing potions, and coming back around to
I bought one.
that question. What's that?
I bought one, if possible, if allowed.
It is. They're not cheap, but They do
Yeah,
exist.
50 gold, right?
Yes. They're pretty common and easily acquired. If you're
So,
not trying to buy.
good berry. Where do we stand on that? Like, if somebody's down, can you just like smush a good berry in their mouth and like make them swallow that bitch? You know?
I honestly have never really considered it. I know you have a creature can use its action to eat a berry. Eating a berry restores 1 hit point. I don't see why you can't use your action to ram it in their throat.
I like it. Okay. Okay. I'll probably give everybody at least one good berry each day then, and then have the remainder sitting in my pocket.
Now, finding a good berry on their part and on their person is a little trickier too, depending on where they keep it.
Get one of them break off teeth. Just bite down on it.
I love that.
Hey, Tony, can you do me a favor? Can you pop a long rest on there real quick?
I can. So as I see it here, we have a druid spellcaster, a wizard spellcaster, and a cleric, and some people that like to hit shit. So that's a pretty good balance.
And a paladin. I'm a half caster. No big deal.
Okay.
I cast Fist.
Smite is not a caster.
That's true. These spell slots, I chose spells, but they are going to smite.
Right. Oh, I mean, spellcaster. What spells do you have? So I have smite.
Can you do it again?
Sure.
You go really funny with it and do what's it called? Blessed Warrior or something like that. Let's see. I think it's a Tasha's one.
Hope that was a short. Long.
You learn 2 cantrips as your choice from the cleric spell list. They count as paladin spells for you.
Why is that not working?
Just seems so silly. Why would I not just be a cleric?
Tony,
Right.
can you fix this?
It depends. I don't know what this is.
Under actions, class wizard, blade song.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to have 2 uses. I can't get it to do 2 uses.
There you go. When in doubt, it's preparation mode.
Oh, fucking hell.
Most of the time, it's the setting at the bottom.
I feel like an idiot. Okay.
You shouldn't. It's just a new character sheet design.
All right. I need
All
to
right.
buy a whip.
Can you afford a whip?
A whip?
2
What are you gonna do
gold
with a
pieces?
whip?
I'm a whip it.
Live it good.
Whip it good.
Whip it
But aren't you
good.
a wizard?
Mm-hmm.
You're a whipping wizard?
I'm a whipping wizard.
Oh Lord.
All I
Watch
can
him
think
nay-nay.
about is the Family Guy episode where Peter gets a whip.
Oh God.
It's 2 gold pieces. I think I can afford a whip.
Well, there you go. Then you're good to go.
I've never actually read the description of a whip as a weapon. Like, does it have like a function where you can like grab, a sword out of an enemy's hand and try and disarm them and shit like that?
No.
Just a
These
whip.
don't
You
have
ain't
any
Indiana Jones.
descriptions.
This ain't no Pathfinder.
No, you
I mean-
can use them, but the generic version, no.
I mean, I guess technically my character kind of is Indiana Jones.
That's true.
He's an archaeologist with a fucking whip.
Snakes.
We gotta get this man a gun.
Right? I just need a gun now.
Go-
Although Indiana Jones was scared of snakes.
I
and
was
my
about
character
to
not so
say, yeah.
much.
You're kind of like the anti-Jones.
Yeah, not so much scared of snakes there.
So to answer your questions, reference whips, yes, there is a feat you can take. It is non-canon, but it is also pretty standard in most campaigns. It's called Whip Master. It lets you grapple with it. It lets you pull a creature towards you or trip a creature.
That sounds pretty cool.
All right. Does anybody else looking to buy anything? Any armor, anything like that? Ambrose specifically.
I don't know if I have much that 50 gold can buy armor wise.
Maybe just equip that armor if you didn't already.
He wants to be
No.
comfortable.
Remember you were naked? You were
Yeah.
just naked the last like 5 games?
Yeah. We were at a fancy party. He wasn't gonna wear armor to a fancy party. That's crazy.
That is fair. So, in terms of the party,
I'm also gonna just get a potion of healing just to be on the safe side.
just to be on the safe side.
So that's 50 gold, and I'll just find it in a module or something and throw it on there.
Indeed. So, for the party, I'm going to share a link. I'm sure most of you have it. If you go to that link and you type in downtime in the upper search bar, not now, but you're welcome to now. Not paying attention to the ones that are AI. It says Acquisitions Incorporated. The ones from Xanathars are the kind of the basic starting point of the downtime options. The top one will say downtime revisited, and it has it's kind of a general description, but you can type in downtime. It's going to tell you what you're going to be looking for: the crime, gambling, carousing, relaxation, training. You can learn a new language. You can learn a new skill with tools. I have expanded versions of most of these. If you have one that you are interested in, one of those, or one you want to do something that's not listed on there, reach out to me and I will write an expanded rule or a rule for you, because next game is going to be a downtime activity game. Depending on the type of player you are, they are either fun games or boring games, because you either get to listen to and have fun with other players. Some of the things, Eddie has been in a campaign that had a lot of downtime activity. I remember he picked up crafting, but he also started a business and joined a faction.
I was so busy with downtime.
He was. Meanwhile, another character spent his downtime activity and his money carousing and turning the town. They were in a small town, starting urban legends to convince the entire population of the town that the dwarves, which were two dwarves, Eddie and another character, who had started a blacksmithing business were actually magic wish granting dwarves who started showing up at their shop day and night trying to get them to grant wishes. Orchestrated an entire sing along prank. So,
I love it. I love it.
Was not fun.
disagree. I found it hilarious. But, everybody uses their downtime activity differently. If anybody is curious, I will share with you the song that they sang in the sing along.
Yeah. Like you're gonna sing it to us, right?
That will not be what is happening.
Oh, well.
I will play it, but you'll have to just look it up. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys enjoy your evening. I'm staying on. I'm not going anywhere, except maybe downstairs to get a piece of cheesecake.
Oh, jealous.
And that's pretty much it.
Sounds good.
That song is hilarious. But in all seriousness, you can use downtime. It's intended for you to develop your character in a way. Like if your character wanted to have a religion, it doesn't have to be tied to your character. You don't have to, oh, I'm a paladin, therefore I have to do religious services. I'm a druid, I have to join the Emerald Enclave. Develop your character in whatever way you want. I will let you know, kind of tentatively, the amount of time it's going to be. And it's probably at least 4 to 8, 10 days at least. So 1 to 2 months between missions. And that's all I got for you guys. Enjoy your wonderful week.
Sounds good.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, guys. So then have a great week.
Yeah, you guys too.
Yep. There you go.
Good game.
I am still on, but I may break up as I go downstairs.
Okay.
Break